Guess I'm live. Alright. Guess I'm live. Alright. Hello. Hello, chat. You see me. Hello. Hello, chat. We're here. We're ready to go. We're here. So, hi everyone. I'm Kariohki. I was a bit of a last-minute replacement because of the hurricane coming up, so I found about getting bumped up to runner on Friday, and here I am with this game. This definitely falls into the obscure side of bad and/or obscure. This game is very good. I think it's very good. Some people might think it's kind of plain, but I think it's very good. So, I'm gonna go start and here. I'm gonna go start and fix my game settings here. Speech off, focus on action off, confirm range off, battle speech off, focus on action off, confirm range off.
I have an echo. Let me just try to fix
Okay,
this
there's an
really
echo.
quick.
It's okay. We'll just wait here on the option screen before we before I count down to start. So just wait here on the option screen before I count down to start. So.
Good.
All right. Are we good now? No echo? Am I not coming through in every omnidirection? Wish there was music playing here to double check. Fixed? Alright, if we're fixed, then I guess we're good to go. Make sure I did my things right. Yeah, sound low stereo, event speech off, vibration off, color windows, autosave off. Alright. We're good. Okay. So I'm gonna give a countdown for ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I had to pay attention here at the beginning because I gotta pick correct options during this dialogue sequence. I will explain why after I go through all the menus, because if I don't do it right, I have to reset. And this game doesn't have any lag between, like, dialogue and an option box popping up, so I'm mashing through dialogue. I have to be really careful to count my text boxes here. And of course, wait for all these animations. Alright, so he puts it away, and salutes, and now we're gonna get the other options here. Alright, I need battle experience, counterattack immediately, calm and collected, increase intelligence, combat tactics, physical might, attack skill, water. Okay, that personality test determines my stats, and I have to get that right for the stat build for the main character to be correct for the run. Is it soft? I can bump it on my end if we need to. Yes, I know the rules. No, you can't ask me any questions. So this is going to be the first, first mission.
Real quick, could you, like, your mic?
Bump my mic
you're, like,
up?
really low. Yeah, you're really low on stream.
Alright, I'm gonna bump that up there. Oh, did I do the tutorial? Oh well, that's fine. I didn't mean to press yes on the tutorial.
Alright, thank you.
That kind of stinks, but... So as you can see here, this is a kind of real-time tactics game. And this first mission's obviously kind of a tutorial mission. I do need to get mission complete, so I need to destroy all the enemies in the mission myself. No, they can't, you know, knock each other out. I can't believe I selected the tutorial. And I hope that doesn't throw off the timing for everything. I need to wait one more attack. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this game falls into obscure and not so much bad. Okay, good. We barely made it for that. Sometimes that archer targets the other person and not the, I need to attack. He's attached that guy. Alright. Yep, this game only came out as a 2-pack on Growlanser Generations. It can be rough, but I quite enjoy this game. I like it more than 3 because it's shorter than 3, but yeah. I did the Let's Play of this game. If you look on the Let's Play archive, I did a Let's Play of it. It's on PS2. PlayStation 2 game. So we're just gonna wait for this to finish out here. Alright, we still got mission complete. Alright, I just need to do a double check on my stats here, make sure everything turned out right. 27, 15, 13, 13, 11, 15, 10, 171, 12. Okay, we're good. We're good! The tutorial didn't affect that, thankfully. So, got a lot of scenes here. So, brief backstory on this game series, and, I guess its release in general. So, this is Growlanser 2. Second game in a 6-game series, I believe. This was one of the first 2 released in English. It's a 2-pack in Growlanser 2 and 3 called Growlanser Generations, released by Working Designs. This was Working Designs' final release in, late 2004. Before they closed shop a year later. There's been some other Growlanser games that have come out since then. 5 came out and 4 came out. PS2 for 5 and PSP for 4. So the first game and the 6th game never came out in English, unfortunately. They're all tactical RPGs. Roughly about the same. I don't like Growlancer 5, so I haven't finished that one. I actually haven't played 4, which is a Wayfarer time. But, I love this game. I love 3 as well. Yeah, this game, when you hear Working Design, you think, oh, you know, lots of pop culture localization and game changes, and because I speedrun 2 other Working Designs games, and they had a lot of changes done for their US releases. This one does not have many changes done. The biggest one is the menus, actually. The menus in the Japanese version look completely different. Langrisser's not part of the series, but they share an artist. So if the art looks familiar, that's why. So here it gives us a tutorial on gathering information. We need to speak to this officer here to open up the next part of the world map. And we're going to move into the next town for the next battle. So this part of the game is taking place during the first Growlanser game, when there was a war going on and monsters were invading as well, and stuff is more happening in another country that's farther to the west. And we're just kind of caught up in the whole thing. So here we're meeting Wolfgang. He's a mercenary. And we're going to be fighting alongside of him in this battle here. He's going to be computer controlled, which is a little annoying. He's very strong. Him and his buddies are very strong. And of course, there's this kid here that's we need to protect. And here we're going to choose the third option because we skip a text box that way. Alright, so. Fire arrow. So this mission has a lot of tight timings in it, and one kind of weird positioning thing that I will need to figure out here. So there's going to be a bunch of resets happening here, possibly. If we're lucky, we'll get everything first go, but you can save mid-battle. Which is super useful and necessary for this run. Okay, I can wait to open the menu. I opened it a little bit early there. He's gonna knock that guy out. So once this slime up here is knocked out, we're gonna target the imp off to the side. I'm going to save. Alright, so this guy, we're waiting for this mercenary here to do 36 or more damage. He did 38, we're good. So we're gonna steal his kill. There we go. Not a bad ring drop. So here we steal the kill to get the level so we can learn System Shock. And now Max is gonna head down here. We're gonna another cutscene. Yeah. Heritage of War is not... I don't like it. I haven't finished it. I don't like... They changed it. This one they moved to 3D graphics, and the leveling was... This in the skill system was super weird. Did he not... He didn't... Oh, he didn't one-hit kill that slime. Okay, that's kind of weird. Usually he one-hit kills that slime. Usually hits it for 10. He hit it for 8. Yay, damage ranges. Hopefully that doesn't heck things up with the other slime. Wayne's heading over here. He's gonna kill the imp. We got this demi-young in the back knocking in. This battle has a lot of cutscenes in it. Okay, so the NPCs are gonna start heading out. Wayne's gonna get a level from this imp kill. Ooh, it's getting stone shot off. That's okay. That's fine. You got a crit. Nice. That's a not good ring drop. You'll probably hear me talking a lot about ring drops. I want to learn fire arrow. Start charging. So every time something takes an action, the battle pauses, which is super annoying, and sometimes the map will focus on it. Max is like rolled low strength or something. Usually he kills the slimes in one hit, so I'll have to keep an eye on him for stuff. So of course the magic charges finish like right before the slimes come in, so I have to do an extra menu open. That's unavoidable there. We're gonna cast fire on both these guys here. And I'm gonna move slightly down, and we're gonna save again. I'm gonna make a separate save, actually. Yes, there is also a good ending. It takes longer, though, that's why I don't do it. Alright, So, fire arrow again. We're gonna have Max wait a little bit until this creature comes out a little bit farther. We don't want to move too much farther away from this spot. So that should be good. Okay, that's fine. I don't like his damage output. It's so weird. It feels super low. So Youngs can heal, which is why I'm trying to blitz this guy. They have a self heal. I'm gonna save here again. Just in case this doesn't kill. Okay, it did. We're fine. 631, that's pretty good. I will explain ring drops in a bit here once this battle's over, because we're getting to the rough part of we're getting to the hard part of the battle now. So I'm moving my two characters to very specific locations. Because we need to once again kill Steel up here. We need to have Wayne kill the Young at the top here. And the only way you can do this, because this Young is very high level, the only way you can do this is with magic, and we have exactly one magic cast each per character left. And if we don't kill it, then Wolfgang's gonna come up and steal the kill instead. And that doesn't give us experience points. Make it. Come on, make it. You're gonna make it, right? Right, Max? Alright, I think that positioning should work. Okay, so as we see here, we got him stuck. Maybe. Okay, he looks pretty stuck. So now we need to wait until this Young gets very low on HP, and then we will have Max cast Fire Arrow, and then Wayne cast Fire Arrow for the kill. This is a Cecil and Kane situation. I honestly don't know. I don't remember Final Fantasy IV too much to say yes or no on that. I'm sorry, I don't like Final Fantasy IV. Should be one more attack as long as Logan does not crit. I'm not gonna save it, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, I think... Oh, it healed. Okay, I need a bad duty to load that again. So. Alright. Wait to sit through this again, sorry. Because that Young healed for 5 HP there. And my measly 7 HP attack would definitely not have killed it then, because it, restored most of its power. So. I know I'm making a lot of saves for one battle, but I kind of want to keep them separated. You can have as many saves as you want in this game, as long as your memory card can hold it. Because if Logan attacks it again, it's gonna die, I believe. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Okay, cool. We did it that way instead. It's very very hard to see when they got 1 pixel of health left, so, that's why I just kind of went for, That's why I just went for Wayne doing the 1 attack. Okay, we're good. We're fine. This is fine. We have a bunch of cutscenes again. For why Max is hitting so low, I have no idea why, because we don't equip anything at this point. We do our first equipment after this battle, and the characters start with the same equipment and everything. So I don't know why Max was rolling for so low. And those battle ticks were maybe a little off. In any case, we are going to do our first equipment now. I'm going to see if I got any good drops from the last... no, I did not. I got some more AMP, but not okay. So, in this game, you only equip rings and gems. Rings determine your stats, except for... well, rings, gems, and armor, rather. Rings determine most of your stats, armor determines how much defense you have, and gems will, give you different abilities to use. They'll either, like, raise your magic level of the magics you can use, or give you new magics to learn, or make you move faster. So luckily this mission is, a little bit easier. If I did have a good ring drop that raised my intelligence, it would go a little faster, but it's okay. So this is another defeat all the enemies map. We're going to start by defeating this guy. 320. So in the old speedrun route that I made when I first started running this game, I had to reset here for a certain ring drop. I had to get a ring with an 8 in the first slot, because that determines what gems you can equip in it. So say you have a ring that's an 832, that means you can equip gems up to level 8 in the first slot, up to level 3 in the second slot, and up to level 2 in the last slot. And they're always descending, so you can't have one that's like a 759 or something like that. So again, we're just knocking these enemies down with our magic, because magic is infinite range. Giving Wayne most of the experience, because spoilers, Max is going to leave our party after this mission. Hans can start attacking this guy here before he comes to bug us. Hans is a ranged physical attacker. He can learn a few magic spells, but not too many. Hans's thing is that he's really fast. Just go tank that hit, that's fine. Yeah, I do want to kill that guy first, and I'm gonna move slightly down as well, so I skip a text box. And now we just need to fire arrow this guy here until he's done. One more. And we're good. Ooh, that's a good ring. 632. Now we have a long bunch of cutscenes. Yeah. Hans is a bit of a broken character if you raise him well. When you're playing this game casually, you can make him into a monster. Magic is still the preferred method of like the fastest method of destroying things in general, just because of its unlimited range. But Hans is a pretty meaty character, so. Well, meaty in terms of like, he doesn't. It looks like he doesn't hit for too much damage, but he hits so often that it adds up. So I'm gonna go up to here and then I'll save. Knife magic. He's a knife wizard. So a lot of these dialogue options I'm just kind of skipping through. They do determine like your relationships with characters because this game has a relationship system. We're going to be kind of gaming that system a little bit at the beginning to make sure that one person does not like us. But other than that, it really doesn't mean much. If you're playing casually, then yeah, it means a lot because you need to get their relationship maxed out so you can get their endings. But since we're not going for any character endings, we're going for the bad ending. We don't really care about relationship meters except for at the very start. How long does the good ending take in speedrun? It's about an extra 20 minutes or so because there's one additional battle in the good ending. And I guess also because the version of mission 20, there's 21 missions in the good ending, there's 20 in the bad ending. The version of mission 20 for the good ending takes a little bit longer as well, so maybe it's like 20-25 minutes or so. I timed it once a few years ago. Alright, so plot-wise, we both graduated from the military officer academy, and now some time has passed, and Wayne has some people underneath him to officer with now. So that includes Hans. Hans somehow passed the tests of joining the military, and the other girl's name is Charlone. She's a rich girl who wants to become a knight because reasons. And she's kind of stuck up right now. She doesn't like us very much. And we're gonna keep it that way. And it turns out, instead of becoming a military officer, Max moved into, like, politics and, what do you call it? Strategy, stuff like that. So he kind of helps out behind the scenes. The final mission, yeah, the final mission has like the final mission, the good ending, has like 3 columns of enemies, and you're at the top of a tower, and it's a timed mission. The second to last mission, you'll see. We'll get there. So, anyway, this guy over here, he's a Byron, I believe his name, and he's sending us off on a mission, and it's a little bit suspicious why he's only sending 3 of us off, because guess what, he doesn't like us much either. He's kind of jealous of us that he thinks Charlone bought her way into her position, and he doesn't know why Hans, like, somehow got into being a military soldier either, because he's like a poor orphan, so a little bit suspicious, and we know that. Because Max asked for, like, more people. He said, like, right here, 10 soldiers. And there's only 3 of us, not 3 soldiers. So Byron's trying to, like, get us killed or something, and we're just like, well, I can get you more people, or you can go do it yourself and show how strong you are. So we're gonna go on this mission by ourselves, and then we're also gonna swing by the Magic Academy to pick up some stuff for Max. Alright, so I need to do a quick stat check here. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Charlone needs to have minimum 20 intelligence when joining the party. Yes, I want to go to the gem shop, and I want to buy 3 of these. And then I want to go to the ring artisan and see what I get. I don't have any int up rings. items. But I do have this, so we're gonna put that on him. We need a 2-2 in every single slot here. So we'll go with that, and she needs a 2-2 as well. That's HP, that's it. We'll do this one plus MP, okay. We're gonna head down this way. Yes, for rings there is an equipment fee because you can't do it yourself. You have to have someone put the ring on your finger for you, so you have to pay them to do it. There's no equipment fee for like armor or gems though, because you can do that through the menu. So here's the first major choice of the game. We need to make sure we do right. Just pick the first option, it's easy. We agree with Hans and make Charlone angry. This lowers her affection and raises Hans' affection. Because again, we want to keep Charlone angry at us. We don't want her affection to be, to go up at all. This is also done by not visiting Starkburg. Because she asked us, can we visit my house before we go on this mission? And we're like, sure. And we just completely ignore it. This is a forced random encounter. We can just run away. It just kind of explains the random encounter system. And sometimes when on the world map, you're going to run into random monsters. And to run away, you just go to the edge of the map. And of course this guy's gonna get some magic off. Of course this guy's gonna get Hans is gonna get knocked out, that's fine. You get revived after a battle if you get, like, after random battles if you get knocked out, so it's fine. Alright, so this is the village we're going to for this mission. We want to have Charlone we want to have her be mad at us to skip some scenes later. There's a flag later for some events that happen if her affection is high enough and it wastes time. So here we're investigating the village because they've been getting attacked by these armored marauders recently. And we have a run-in with some mercenaries that have been hired to protect the villages around here, and they don't like us stepping on their turf. So we're gonna look around somewhere else now. After we go shopping. We need to go shopping again. I need a level 2 thunder weapon, 2 holy weapons, and an indirect range. And I spent all my money. And then we're gonna go up to this town here after this cutscene. I don't remember when this game came out in Japan. It came out in English in 2004. Maybe it came out in Japan in like 2002 or something? I don't remember. I do own the Japanese version of this game. Oh, 2001. That is pretty early. Because Growlanser, the first Growlanser is a PS1 game, and it came out in 1999. So here we want to talk to the village chief. And that'll flag up the next battle. So now I need to do some equipping. Holy weapon, and magic level, and thunder weapon. I need to use that again. Alright. So after all that, we're going to move into the next battle. Nope, I don't want to move all the way to Rottenbaum. I wanted to move just to the northwest. That's fine, though. So this battle has some important positioning that we need to be doing. We have to knock both these guys out before, oh, this is all enemies destroyed. That's the condition right now. This will show a change in condition. So we need to move up here. Hans needs to move. Oh, down first. Straight down. Over here. Over here. A little further. Over here, and then all the way up here. And Charlotte needs to move up and to the right as well. Charlone actually needs to cast attack up here, or else she will give us a tutorial on casting attack up magics. Attack up is a buff. So her attack stats can be buffed up a little bit. She's a decent physical attacker. She's just very slow. As you can see by that blue bar, let's call it attack weight. That's basically the time it takes between attacks. Her attack weight is very, very high. So Charlotte needs to get the kill on this first guy here. And here's her first level. We're good. I'm gonna do a quick save here because I want to have Wayne cast some magic on that guy to speed things up, and okay, I didn't kill him. Good. Like, again, we want Charlone to get the kill on this guy. And she didn't crit, so... Okay. Please attack him. He should die from this attack. Yes. Okay, we're good. A little bit close, but we're good. So this other guy's gonna start running away now. In a good position for us to get complete on this mission, actually. We're gonna do one more stone shot on him. And then we're just gonna physically attack from now on. Because we're out of MP. I'm just having Hans defend because I don't want him to get the experience from this. I want either Charlotte or Wayne to get it. Preferably Wayne. But we'll see how it shakes out. You can tell if enemies are low HP by how long they shake after you hit them. I'm actually going to have Charlone defend here so I can get to kill him. So it should be one more hit after this. Yep, we're good. Alright, we should be getting another level after this. Yep. He's fine. He's fine. Charlone must learn Cycle up here. So, I didn't look at her stats there, but she definitely got another +5 to intelligence. So Charlone needs to start with 20 intelligence. And she needs to gain +5 on both her level up. She can start with either 19, 20, or 21, I believe, when she joins you, and she can gain either 4 or 5 intelligence per level up here. She needs to get 2 level ups. We're moving all the way up here, so there's more cutscenes to just chat about the game. So she must learn Cycle Up at that point because we need it for the next mission. Cycle Up lowers your attack weight and magic weight, so it makes you do everything faster. So, yeah, the knight, the armor was just full of sand. So we took some of the sand, and we're gonna bring it to the Magic Academy to get it looked at. So here, we're meeting Arietta. We're not gonna see her again for a while. Also her dog, her dog fox thing that can, protect her. There's actually a side quest you can do in the forest there, but it takes time, so we're skipping it. Alright, ready to battle. You never need to fight random. Well, you usually never need to fight random battles in the speedrun. You might need to if you're very unlucky at a certain point, but we'll see if we have to do that when we get there. It all depends on equipment drops. So here we are at the Magic Academy. So we're gonna go pick up Max's books and drop. I think we drop off that sand as well. And we're gonna meet this girl here. This is Karine. We chat for a while. She's kind of cute. So now we did all what we needed. We're gonna head back to the capital of Bernstein now. We're in the country of Rolandia right now, and we need to head all the way back to Bernstein. But Max's messenger guy shows up, like, oh, change of plans, go meet at this village instead. Max is, like, there now, so we're gonna go to that village instead. But first we're gonna buy stuff and sell stuff. So we're gonna sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, and any useless rings. Like this one and that one. Now we're gonna buy stuff. So, where is it? Level 3 magic might. And go to the armor shop, we're gonna buy some armor. I'm actually gonna put this on him too. And she needs holy weapon instead. Gonna regain our MP here. Drop save. And we're gonna start heading back. But first there is a very random battle. This battle it fits if you're playing casually because this is the kickoff for it's a required battle, but this kicks off a side quest in the game. Otherwise, it's just going through it, you just run into this random cat girl who attacks you. Cast fire arrow. Hans. He's gonna attack this imp up here. Charlone's gonna cast cycle up on herself. Yay, he knocked it out. Okay, so Hans knocks out that imp. He's gonna move slightly down and over to reposition himself. And Charlone's gonna speed herself up and then speed the two guys up. So this is it's a haste spell in the sense that, it makes see how fast she casts that? It speeds up your actions. But it's not a haste spell in terms of, like, walking faster. That's a different stat. Alright, I should do 2 on this one and 1 on the thingy at the bottom. There we go. Ooh, she crit. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, come on, Hans. Don't be like that. Okay, good. Hans knocked that guy out. It's okay if Hans dies here. It's annoying, but it's okay if it happens. Oh, he hit pretty hard. Cool. And of course she didn't kill it. And the cat girl's gonna cure. The cat girl can cast cure, which is very annoying. And Hans is gonna die here. That's fine. So some more enemies are gonna spawn in. Okay, thanks, Charlone. for not killing that zombie. So the cackle's gonna start attacking us here. We switch our loan to casting Cure. Because Wayne's gonna tank these hits decently. I don't know, unless she crits, you know, like that. So I think I have enough MP for one more cure, yep. Alright, that should be fine. And we'll just have her attack from now on. And Wayne's gonna attack as well, because we're out of MP. If Hans were around, he could help whittle down the Cackerel's HP, but hopefully this doesn't take too long, because again, she can cure herself. Usually you'd want a little bit more magic here. That should be it. Okay. We're fine. Mission failed. That's fine. You get mission failed if someone dies. That's not Wayne. If Wayne dies, it's like game over. But if Hans dies, it's... yeah. Alright. We can go back to the Magic Academy at this point and, like, learn about the Cat Girl, which kicks off her side quest, but it's not necessary for the speed run. So there's a scene here, because we didn't do the side quest in the forest. And we're gonna go to Agris, and the messenger says, oh, Max is in the dam up north. So, some more cutscenes. We're supposed to meet Max here, and these books are apparently really heavy, because look how slow Hans is moving. And there's Max! We're gonna go, say hi and give him his books, right? Right? Oh no, Max, what are you doing? No, that's bad. Aw, darn it. So, yeah, Max, you know, easily cuts through the dam, because it was only held up by some rope. And there's some soldiers over here that aren't looking too hot. And I think we've been framed. Run away! Run away, run away, run away. Because we're in trouble. They think we did it. So, we think Max destroyed the dam for no reason. The Rolandian soldiers think we did it for no reason. And now we're cornered because we walked to the edge of a cliff. Alright, this mission got so many questions sent into Working Designs on how to beat it that they actually had a published guide on their website on how to beat it. So we need to escape. We can't kill more than 4 people, or else we get game over. So, people were saying, like, Hans is bait. Now, Hans is literally bait in this mission. That should be fine. So, in case that messes up, because B can get stuck on enemies, and, we don't want to get stuck on enemies, because then they'll kill us. Alright, that was a little bit too high, it looks like. Hans, okay, he blocked it. So we're gonna go around this way. We do need to, unfortunately, kill one person to get out for the speed run. It's just faster that way for everybody to run in different directions. And we're good. Okay, we're fine. This guy, yeah, he's gonna attack us. That's okay. We're gonna go walk around him. Charlone's slow. She's gonna be last. Charlone's usually the one who gets stuck on people, so as long as she doesn't get stuck somewhere and attack, we're fine. Very important that he learns that. Very important that he learns this, and she needs to learn that to unlock something else. So that mission is very quick if it goes right. If it goes wrong, then it can take a while. Yeah, a lot of people got stuck on that mission. I got stuck on that mission when I first played the game. This was actually the first game I pre-ordered because I knew, like, the publisher of it. And this was also the first, like, actual limited edition I pre-ordered of a game. This game came in 2 versions. There was like a deluxe edition, which came with a bunch of swag because Working Designs, and then there was a standard edition that was just the game. That's also one of the reasons why Working Designs like lost a lot of money on this, because they had to make 2 versions of the game. Or they wanted to make 2 versions. I don't know if they had to. Another reason why they lost a lot of money on this game is because they had to combine both Growlanser 2 and 3 together. They were originally going to release them separately, but Sony was like, no. Also, apparently they were also going to release the first game as part of this pack, but Sony was like, no, you can't do that. So we're going to head back up to the Magic Academy, and we're going to buy some more stuff and sell some more stuff. I need 2,000 money. I have 2,000 money total, but I do want to sell a couple more things just to be safe. Alright, that should be fine. Here we need to buy gems, level 4 magic level 3 MP conservation, and 2 level 3 quicknesses. I need to sell some more stuff. I need 250 money, I think. I'm gonna sell this and that as well. So heading back down to Agris, we find our faces on wanted posters. We're trapped in Growlanser right now. We're trying to find our way out by not passing through the normal border checkpoint, because if we do, we're going to be arrested. So because of this whole dam breaking thing, Growlanser declared war on Bernstein. So now there's war happening, but these two guys were in the first game. They were major characters in that, and they're thinking something's fishy, so they're gonna go do their own stuff and investigate. Of course, there's a random battle. Oh, this is a good position, because we can just run away right up here. Yep, this game came with, let's see, I'm trying to remember. There's a deck of cards, a watch, a necklace, and a very tiny sound, like an arranged soundtrack CD. I actually wear the necklace. If you've met me and you've seen me with a necklace with, it's on a chain and it's got a ring on it, that's from this game. I know some of you in chat have met me before, hi. So we need to do one more bit of shopping here. We need to get one more weapon. This scene here in Agris Village, this is the first change scene by not having Charlone like us. If she liked us, she would notice a poster on the building and say, oh, there's a test coming up back in Bernstein that I was supposed to go take. And then we were like, okay, we're still going to be able to get you to take it. I need Sonic Blade. Okay. Now to change equipment. We need to switch their armors. Alright, magic level 4, magic might, that's fine. He's gonna have some, I'm actually gonna take that off so I don't mess the next thing up. He needs quickness and indirect range. Charlone needs MP, she needs a new ring, and he needs level 3 quickness, and the Sonic Blade. Artisan. She needs a 3-2-2 if possible. Oh, cool. I got a 6-5-2. Yeah, that works fine. MP conservation, and the magic one. Alright, everybody, cross your fingers for the next battle. This is the last really hard battle in the speedrun. There's a couple annoying ones, but this is the last really difficult one. If the ring isn't 999, it's not worth it. I don't know if it's a 99 ring. I have the ring that has the 3 yellow gems in it. There was a version of the ring that had multicolored gems in it. So, it turns out, Karine was, taken hostage by these mercenaries that are using her as a bargaining chip to, have Xenos turn us over. And, our new friend Xenos that joined us, he's turned against us now. So much for a new party member. I'm gonna save again in here just so I can miss all those cutscenes. No crit. Thank you. That's fine. Don't hit me. Xenos, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Good. Okay. Xenos' hit rate is lowered in this battle because he's just kind of fake fighting against us. So the plan is we're gonna have Hans sneak around and attack them from the back while Xenos pretends to fight us. The timings for this battle are extremely tight. I have to do things in a very specific order, or else it won't work. So I have to shield first, I have to cycle up after that. Even if Wayne had, like, no HP, I would have had to still cycle up. Okay, good, he blocked it again. That should be fine, just one heal from her. Have her defend for right now. Okay, good, he blocked it again. Alright, we're gonna cast this right above, right there. Right above that guy. And now we're gonna move over. Charlone starts casting Cycle Up again at this point. Don't do too much. Okay, that's fine. 20 damage is fine. We're gonna wait on that, and Hans comes back. So Hans jumps in front of the cave there, and Xenos joins us again. Gonna recast Cycle Up. And Charlone. I need to have her defend, actually. Okay. I said very tight, very specific things that need to happen in this battle. So the boss is going to walk up and get hit by this, and I need to watch the damage on it. 59. Okay, 59. Charlone needs to attack. Ooh, that's not good, actually. Charlone got delayed because, she got hit there. Okay, Hans is back, so she needs to cast Cycle Up. Okay, we're fine. Oh, nope, we're not fine. He's gonna dash. He needs to System Shock. Wayne needs to Quicken Aria, Ground Capacitor level 2. Okay, good. She didn't get attacked this time. Oh, she did. Can she not get attacked? Okay, this is good. 27 might not be enough. Okay, that should be fine. Alright, we're good now. that boss, Wayne needs to get the experience from that boss. And the level 3 ground capacitor won't do enough damage on its 2 hits to kill him, the boss. Oh, come on, Xenos. So we have to have Charlone attack in between. Sometimes she doesn't do enough damage. Does Hans have another system shock? No, it does not. Alright, Hans blocked that attack. That's good. I heard the block. I didn't see it. I just kind of heard it. Alright, good. Hans can defend again now. Got Charlone curing, which is good, but I'm going to knock this guy out. Alright, we're safe. We are fine now. So Charlone can help out now by attacking the archers here. That spearman, if he kills Hans, will you have like a few seconds to knock him out before he'll walk into the cave and you get a game over. Alright, that's it. We're good. Whoa! Alright, I hold all levels here. Alright, we're done the hard part of the run. It's a lot easier from here on out. No more tight timing battles, stuff. Okay, so, right there was another cutscene we skipped because Charlone hated us. If we had triggered the Unicorn Knight poster cutscene, then Wayne would have gotten shot by a poison arrow, and he would have had the Venom status in a few battles upcoming from now, which lowers your HP every few ticks. Alright, did I miss anything from chat? Alright, we're good. Hi chat, I'm back. I need to do equipments now. Level 3 magic might and level 2 magic level. Hans gets a level 3 quickness and 2 indirect range, he's good. Xenos gets a level 3 quickness and he needs holy weapon now. Charlone is fine. Let's see. Good ring. Move 25. Nah. I want to go to the inn. So we need to head back to Agris, because we're trying to find, Karine told us of, like, a path that might be worth checking out to try to escape back into Bernstein. So we're gonna go check it out, and on the way there, we're going to, once we've out this random battle, there's gonna be, stuff happening in Agris Village. Kaios, thank you. What happened in the bad end? You will see if you stick around. This game has a lot of endings, actually. There's an ending per character, there's the bad end, and there's a whole alternate path you can take on a New Game Plus. So, this village is being attacked by Youngs. Youngs are those, you know, enemies that can regenerate themselves and stuff. Alright, Alright, Hans. Let's see if you can make it this time. D-pad, D-pad, please. D-pad, D-pad, please. There we go. So we're just getting some extra damage on that young there, so Xenos can kill it faster. Hans is gonna get his face smacked. Oh, he blocked it, nice. He didn't block that one. She's gonna have her cycle up herself too. I don't know why she normally doesn't. That's all. So the NPCs are going to be heading into the hut at the top of the screen, and it wastes time when they go into the huts. So we kind of want to block them from doing so, but Hans got stuck again. Of course he got stuck. Good job, Xenos. So after we kill about half the enemies, some more spawn in. They're far enough away that they shouldn't be a problem. Wayne's just going to be casting Stone Shot everywhere. He doesn't have high enough level magic to be one-shotting them, unfortunately. Hans is just having a blast there. So we're not gonna have him try to get around those enemies, those NPCs anymore. He's gonna start attacking. We want Riviera to use Blast, but Cure helps too. That's nice. Xenos is heading to the wrong enemy now. See, right here, that cutscene takes a few seconds. You can start attacking that one. That should be fine. Yep, okay, good. So another cutscene here. Ariette is going to teleport in. She's looking a little different. Looking a little evil. Nice crit. So Area is going to start casting magic, which just wastes time. We don't want her to cast magic because we want Riviera to use Blast if possible, just to help us do damage. Okay, she's using fire. That's good. Fire arrow is fine. That should kill the one. Yeah, it did. Thank you. And we can just have Wayne use stone. Nope, not on Arietta. We can't kill her. Just use stone shot on this guy. And Aria's gonna leave. She's done with us. So mission complete means no NPCs died. More cutscenes. Have I played all the Growlanser games? I've played all but 6. I haven't beaten 1, 4, and 5. I own 1 through 5. I have 1's PSP remake, which is only in Japanese. I've beaten this one a billion times. I've beaten 3 twice. I've gotten like 2 hours into 4. I got like 5 hours into 5, and I haven't played 6. I guess there's no PS2 Legaia, like there's no Lunar on the DS, right? Or there's no Tsukihime anime. There's no Nadesco movie either. So we need to go back to the Magic Academy to buy some stuff now that we have money again. That's a random battle! I had a really good practice run last couple days when I was de-rusting, doing a very, very bad de-rust of this, like, very quick de-rust of it. Where I had, like, no random battles the entire game. It was amazing. As soon as I said that, I get... Oh, this is a bad position, too, because Xenos is in the way. Xenos... move up. Hey, you tank those hits, Charlone. You're doing it. Alright. Level 4 magic level 3 MP conservation. 1, 2, 3 of those, and 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay, now she needs a 4-3, she's good. She needs a 4-3-2 if possible. I got a 4-2 too. 5-4-0. I think Hans has a... No, he's 6-3-1. He needs 4-3, he's fine. What is he? He has 3-2-1. I really want that 4-3-2 on her, if possible. But, so... Charlone needs a 4-3. She doesn't need that second one, so we're gonna switch hers out. 4-3. Ooh, I'm gonna put that on her. And then, Riviera can get this one. She needs... Level 4 magic bubble, level 3 MP conservation, we can take that off. Riviera. Hey, Riviera. Level 4 magic level, 3 magic might, 2 magic level. Riviera is a like straight up mage, so we want to buff her magic as high as possible compared to Charlone's. That's good for him, and nobody else needs any changes. Springs. There is you can unlock the cursor from the lines. I find it faster for me to move it along the lines though. So we're heading through the back way into Bernstein. This cutscene here would be longer if Wayne was poisoned. Remember, if Charlone liked us, Wayne would have gotten hit by a poison arrow protecting her. And at this point is when Wayne would get the Venom status permanently on him for the next 2 missions. So we're gonna head here to Calm Springs. Calm Springs is called that because it's like a commercial town and it's got hot springs. This mission's a little annoying. It can go south if you let the enemies hit you. If you're not hitting the enemies basically, because the enemies have high block rates. Some of them. So hopefully that won't happen. So Max sees us and he's like, "Oh, it's you guys. I'm suspicious of you, because, you know, you broke that dam." We're like, "We didn't break that dam," but Max just kind of runs away because his messenger appears, and it turns out his messenger set the whole thing up. It was a trap the entire time. Oh, I have Storm Shot level 7, but I'm gonna use level 6. Hans is gonna become a cycle up bot. Charlone's gonna cycle up. Xenos is going to dash, and Riviera is going to... Stone Turtles just do level 5 for now, because it takes not as long. Okay, he's gonna move here. And then here, and then he's gonna kneel up there. Dash and quickness gems raise your movement speed. Which I was talking about, the difference between movement speed and, like, attack speed. Okay, Hans actually needs to defend here. Charlone cycles up there. And we're gonna have her, poke at these wizards. Did she learn Holy Cross? Not completely, but we'll do that since we did that. Nope. Don't. Okay. Oh yeah, the messenger can cure, huh? That's why I didn't have her attack straight up at the start. TIL. Also, she needs to cast Fear now. So magic casting. You saw I had Riviera at level 4 then, but I only cast up to level 3. Because you can just cast up to however many levels you had stored up. Why is the messenger running that way? Oh, he's just repositioning himself, I guess. So we want to knock him out quickly because he can cure. And we're gonna put Fear on this guy too. Fear is like resistance down, so it lowers your magic resistance. Alright, Charlotte's gonna defend for right now because reinforcements are gonna come by. And we need her to attack the reinforcements when they come. Oh, it came from the right-hand side this time. Okay. Sometimes he comes from the, bottom. This time he came from... He blocked. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Don't block? Good, we didn't. Okay. But he still, you know, did... Oh, no. Didn't kill him. It's okay if Charlone dies here. It stinks, but it's okay. Thanks, Hans. You're useless. Ooh, okay, this is going a little south. I want to reset the entire battle. Please kill him, Hans. Please live. Okay, that's okay. Thank you, Hans. So this is gonna take a while because, Xenos died and didn't get these two guys up there. Okay, that missed. That didn't kill. Alright. I think we can claw our way back from this. Riviera's a little bit low on HP, but I'm not HP, MP. She has literally one cast left of this stone shot. And Hans got blocked again. Thanks, Hans. Stop! And this guy, he only has one stack of fear on him, because I waited too long to attack him. Wayne doesn't have any either. Dude! Come on! Stop that! Wayne, are you... Wayne, you got stuck. Thanks. Alright. Hans is dead. Oh, come on, just survive one more hit. I was 1 HP off. Seriously? Okay, we had to start that battle over. I'm sorry. That was just intensely, intensely bad luck. Wow. Wow. That's the worst luck I've gotten in that battle in a very long time. So I'm gonna save at the beginning of the battle, so I don't have to walk all the way here again. It's happened before, but it happens super rarely. Like, I just had everybody, not hit their attacks, basically. Yeah, it was all Hans' fault. And then, like, I was 1 HP off. If that guy hadn't hit me for 51 damage, if he hit me for, like, 49, I would have been fine, because I would have got another attack in on him. And it is all Hans' fault. It is all Hans' fault because of, not hitting half those guys. And Xenos, too. Okay, so don't attack the wizard at the start, because he'll just get cured. Attack him after the magic gets cast, and wait for the fear, and kill the archers faster. They take 5 hits, 5 levels of magic to die, the archers. Please don't. Archers are annoying just because their range is so high. Actually, have Charlone cure herself here. Just like 2 levels worth. So she lives! 5, 6. Alright, and what's her face? injured. Can she reach that? No. Cyclop cast costs 7 and Hans has 6 MP. Thanks, Hans. See, that guy spawned at the bottom this time. Please. Thank you. He killed that time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I forgot to have Hans attack. Alright, and this should help because I didn't get that before. That cycle up, restore. And now Charlone can do that, and Hans can do... Nope, yep, can do that. Please hit! Please hit! Thank you. If you're hearing me snapping in the background, my cat is scratching at my door. She really wants to get in here. But I'm not going to let her in. That's okay. That's okay. He blocked it. Thank you. That. He didn't kill either one of those. Riviera's going to. That guy doesn't have a fear stack on him, that's okay though. Level, that's fine. Just enough. Hans is gonna kill. Thank you, Hans. Thank you. Do 5 damage. Alright, we're fine now. We're good. Sorry about that one loss. That was just awful. Alright, need to buy a chainmail. So I'm buying this for Xenos, even though he technically can't, quote-unquote, can't equip it. He's gonna be moving a lot slower now, because there's like a weight limit. Ooh, that's a good ring for Xenos, because it's, like, strength up. Attack up. I'm gonna put that on Xenos. good magic rings. Yeah, 931. That's an int up, but it's 840, so no. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I want to go to the end. We're just gonna head over to these ruins. So another just kind of random battle here is we're chasing the messenger. Trying to capture him, and we're gonna get interrupted, unfortunately. I know he's not strong enough to handle the chainmail just yet, but he needs the defense. So Arietta's here. She's pillaging these ruins for something she's looking for. But the messenger gets away, and now we're stuck fighting Arietta again. So we want to actually get some of the items that these guys are going to be picking up from the chests. It's like level 3. She's going to system shot the young, heading to the middle chest, which I think is this one. And Riviera is going to stone shot. So Hans is going to do what Hans does. Hans is going to do what Hanses do best, and that's bait enemies. And then we're gonna have Charlotte do the only time for a Holy Cross in the run. Wait, Xenos, no. Xenos. No, that's not how this works. So again, Jungs have that regeneration ability. I can defeat this one. I want, like, almost all of the chests. There's that one at the top right that I don't need, so I can just defeat that Jung faster. Oh, I'm surprised she didn't attack Hans. Eesh. Okay. Usually, Arietta gets baited into attacking Hans, so... Okay, we're gonna wait until these guys open the chests. See, Xenos is moving very, very slow. See, right there, she attacked Hans, which is good. Wayne's int might be kind of low if he's not completely killing those guys. Oh, I have Riviera waiting. So we could kill these guys faster, without waiting for them to open the chests, but it saves money for later if we wait for them. So these guys don't open any chests, so we can just knock them out outright. And she didn't get one, that's fine. She can just physically attack it. Hans has got 7 MP, right? Yeah. Middle guy. I think there's one left at the top. Yeah, I think his int's a little low for... His int might be a little low for right now. Riviera's gonna get this one. I think we're done. Oh, we're not done. Okay. There's still one more. That's fine. Oh, there's one more. There's that guy on the side there. That's okay. Now we're done. Alright, cool. Levels, hold levels, okay. Sorry, I was distracted there a bit, turning my volume up a little bit. I was also talking quietly there. So we got some cutscenes here, and alright, now we're heading back to Bernstein. If we had the Venom thing going on, then we would have had a 4-day count at that point to go back to Bernstein Capital. Or else then Charlone wouldn't be able to make her test that she was supposed to take. So this is a PS2 game. So now we're like working directly for the king now. And he gives us money and stuff, which is nice. So we're gonna go to the shop here. We need to buy one thing. And this part of the game is like a side quest portion. The world map is opened up. There's a couple of optional battles you can do at this point to progress side quests. I think one of the Catgrow quests happens here, and one of Arietta's quests happen here, and one of Lyle's quests happen here as well. We don't care about any of those though. For mission complete, no one dies. I mean, to destroy all the enemies after they get their chests, and no one can die. You can't defeat Arietta in that battle. I had Hans die, which is why I got mission clear. I never really explained like mission complete and clear. I will get to that in a second once I talk to people in this place. I want to go to the shop. I want to go to the gem shop. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, one of those, and one of those. So we're trying to find out what's going on with this whole, who broke the dam thing back in the village. Because it obviously wasn't Max, because apparently we've talked to Max and it wasn't him that did it. So we're trying to figure out what's going on. Now we found out that his messenger was, planning the whole thing, trying to frame us somehow. So, it turns out that, there's a miner who moved from Valmy to Clane after he got this, like, giant mansion. Oh, that guy, here, he's all, like, creeping out on us, and he looks kind of familiar. Oh no, it's Max, but it's not. It's a guy that looks almost exactly like Max. He's a mercenary, and he was working for Wolfgang, who has reasons to create strife and war and all those not fun things. So that's it, we're done here. After we find out about the mine worker, there's gonna be 2 cutscenes that play out. These also play out if you spend a certain number of days on the world map doing stuff. Yeah, it's his doppelganger, basically. There's just this random dude that looks exactly like Max, except for, like, a mole underneath his eye, and his name's Patrick. In the alternate path of the game, where we actually join Wolfgang, you can only do it on New Game Plus, Patrick joins our party in that path. He's worse than Hans. He is, like, the worst character in the game in terms of, stats. And not like stats, but, like, he's like Max, where he's a very hybrid attack and magic person. But, I haven't saved in a bit, so I'm gonna save. But he's bad at both, so he just kind of dirt naps all the time. Alright, so here we report back that, Wolfgang is, the cause of this whole war that's going on. and here's Carmine. He's the main character from the first game. I was gonna explain mission thingy. So there's 3 statuses to finishing missions. You got failed, clear, and complete. Failed usually doesn't happen too often. You can get one sometimes if like one person dies in the cat girl mission. Yeah, that was one time I got it. Usually mission failed means you completely mess up. Mission clear means you pass it, obviously. North Grand Shell. And mission complete means you completed it, you know, with 100%, you did all the bonus stuff and didn't have anybody die. They're only necessary for Charlone's ending, and possibly to get on the Wolfgang path in New Game Plus. But most definitely for Charlone's ending, because at a certain point in the game, you get like a knight ranking, where Wayne becomes either a Sleeping Lion Knight, a Holy Dragon Knight, or an Imperial Knight. And to get Charlone's ending, you have to be Imperial Knight, along with doing a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, you saw Julia? Julia is my favorite character. I like her very much. She's not playable in this game, though, unfortunately. She's playable in the first game. She's my favorite. I like her a lot. Charlone's an okay replacement for Julia. So here, we meet Max, and everything's fine between us. Like, no big deal, no harm done that we, blamed him for destroying the dam, and, he blamed us for destroying the dam. Yeah, first game does not have a like, any fan translation done right. There's a guide that translates the PS1 version, like it's a text file, but there's no, like, hacking patches done or anything cool like that, unfortunately. And they didn't localize the PSP version. Alright, I need to buy stuff here. Buy 3 magic ranges. 1, 2, 3. Wayne needs 90 intelligence at this point. Oh, he's low. He's very low. That's why he's not doing any damage. I had a really good int up ring somewhere. I think someone's wearing it right now. That gives plus 10. I think Riviera's wearing it. No. Charlone's wearing it? Yeah, I think she is. What does she need on? Charlone needs, same, but she gets total up. Okay. I'm just gonna slap this on her. And give Wayne that really good... I don't remember which ring she was wearing. This one. Okay, that's good. That's fine. We're just gonna switch him back after we're done this here, because, Wayne needs to learn some magic here. He needs to learn stuff. I pressed the wrong button. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I want to switch characters, and I want to learn stuff. He needs to learn Dash. He needs to learn Ice Barrage, which will make him make Thunder open up, and learning Thunder will make Thunderstorm level up. That's all necessary for the next, missions here. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the shop. He needs a 4-4-3 if possible. Hey, there's one right there, and there's one right there too. Is there any better ones? No. I'll give him that one. Same. He needs 2 level 5. He's fine. She needs 3-2-2, and he's fine too. Okay, so where's that ring I took off of Wayne that I'm gonna put back on Riviera? Actually, no, that wasn't the right one. It was Charlone that had it. I remember who had that one. But we're just gonna leave it off for now, because it's more important to have gems at this point than that, so... Magic level... Magic Might, and he gets the Battle Vest. Hans is the same. Charlone gets the Studded Leather, and she's also the same. We put Epiphany on Xenos here, and Riviera gets the Magic Might. Where is it? And that's fine for her level, and Carmine gets Epiphany raises your attack damage by 50%, but you take damage back. Sonic Blade. There's no inn here. I need to go to the Magic Academy. Okay. Alright. Cool! All those giant equipments are done. Oh, are we talking about cats not drinking things? Because my one cat is screaming at me. I'm pretty sure she's in the bathroom sitting on the sink, and she really, really wants me to turn the water on for her. Because she likes running water. But she has her own personal drinking fountain with running water. But it's not good enough for her. Yeah, these aren't chocobos. They're not chocobos. They're totally not chocobos. Alright. So this mission actually has some specific positioning we have to do. I'm like scrolling down on my guide here because I have to see exactly where everyone needs to stand. I have pictures in my guide. Okay, dash and then move north to the small rock by the bend, right here. Northeast to the pointy rock and the bush at the curve. Here. North to the double rock. Here, and then on the grass. Alright, we're good. So this is escort. We have to escort these not chocobos to their destination. Okay, good, I have level 5. Last level 4. So we're gonna cycle up everybody but Hans. So there's no enemies on the screen right now. They're gonna try to ambush us, but we're positioned so that when they do appear, we're ready for them. And they're gonna appear once the chocobos, not chocobos, these aren't chocobos. Are a specific position. So, the car main needs to move. Looks like right here. Right here. Xenos is having a time over here. Because he's moving a little slow for my liking. There we go. I don't think he wasn't far north enough. Hans is going to clean that up. So Xenos is just going to move straight north from right now. Right to here. Hans is going to clean up. Because again, both Hans and Xenos are over encumbered right now, actually. Because of their armor. So we're waiting for the rest of the enemies to pop up now. And there they are! Yay! Where's Mercenary 2 Spearman? That should kill. Hopefully. No, it didn't. Thanks, Riviera, for being one level behind. Actually, it's okay if it doesn't kill, because Wayne's gonna kill. We want range 3, power 3. So this is a different type of magic where, enemies, it's like in a range type of thing here. I think everybody's, nope, not everybody's getting hit yet. Okay, now everybody's getting hit. Where you can change the range and the power to, make it hit farther, these ranged magics. Okay, that's fine. Yep, okay, good, we're fine. Okay, good. And good. I didn't check what Wayne's int stat was. I'll have to check it at the next menu here. He needs 100 intelligence so he can learn strength and magic. Nuggets. The game doesn't call them anything, I think. I know, how we don't know there's no more enemies if it was an ambush. I don't know. I guess we just run out of the way, maybe. Alright, Wayne, what's your intelligence stat? 90. I need to put that ring back on then. Manipulating stats, manipulating stats, manipulating stats, manipulating stats, up status, I need to do, oh shoot, that's actually not good that I did that early. Alright, so we're gonna just do the version without, strength and magic then, because I'm one short now. That's fine. He needs 3 magic might, so he needs something with 3 at the end of it. This one. Yeah, usually he's there, so he's fine, but that's okay. I need to buy the level 6 New Horizons. So he needs all the magic mites now because he's gonna be not using strength and magic. And Hans gets New Horizons, which gives him, you know, lots of range. He needs a new ring. Charlotte needs the magic level and 2 MP conservations. Xenos is fine. Riviera needs the magic level, magic might. She doesn't have 2 of them. I'm actually gonna give her 2 magic mites and the thing, unless I can find something with a level 3 in the final slot. And Charlotte needed something for some reason. No, Hans needed something for some reason. He needs level 4 in the second slot. He needs a 6-4. That looks good. And what was Riviera? Needed a 3 in the final slot, a 4-3-3 if possible. There's that one. Is that the only one? Yes, there's that. And Hans needs very important HP recovery seal. Alright. moving on. Hans is pretty good now. He's good now. He's not super weak anymore. So, yeah, I kind of messed up with the strength and magic, because you can learn magics in the menu like that, but if you get, like, a refresh, where you need to, like, recheck stats, you need to learn something first. So I messed up by learning Dark Defense too early, thinking, oh, he's gonna hit 100 intelligence, and he didn't, so. Since he doesn't have strength and magic, I just need to cast Thunderstorm level 1 here. The magic should offset it, though. And then we're gonna do Quicken Aria, so he instant casts it. And that's gonna kill the 2 archers, good. And now we're gonna dash. We're just gonna run all the way up here. So this is like a stall battle. She never cast magic on me, what the heck? Basically we need to kill just enough enemies to buy time for everyone else that they already ran away from. So at a certain amount of enemies, we're going to be able to run away. Mission complete for this battle is to kill all the enemies that spawn. 5. I believe we either need 1 or 2 more enemies at this point. Also, I saw a 633 drop, that's not bad. Alright, we're good. And we're gonna run away. Now we learn... Where is it? Oh, it's not showing up, so I still don't have 100 strength, 100 intelligence. Thanks, game. I needed to learn Blast there, actually. Actually, I don't use it in this next battle, so I really don't need to learn Blast. That's fine. We'll just hold on to my points then. So, we end up over here because we're trying to, like, do some naval blockade or something, I don't know. We get distracted because Arietta. Arietta's doing something in this tower, it doesn't look good, we're going to go, follow her in the tower. This isn't going to actually. Because I don't have I have a save before this, so if this battle goes south, I can just reset and not have to do all that over again. But we'll just go with this. Wayne technically needs a level 5 ring on him right now, and he doesn't have it on, so. I have a save in case this doesn't work. We'll have to do Lonesome Road again, but that should be fine. But this should work out. I don't have strength and magic anyway, so... because Wayne doesn't have enough stuff. Where did the Earl Working Design staff end up? Well, Vic Ireland started Gaijin Works, which paired up with a lot of, I think, Monkey Paw games and a couple other to release a few games. Class of Heroes 2, Class of Heroes 2G, Summon Night 5 and Summon Night 6 were released by them. And they said they have other things in the pipeline. They also released, I think, Vanguard Bandits on PSN. They were able to get, like, the licensing for that or whatever. They've had other things in the pipeline forever, like Class of Heroes 3 was one that they haven't released yet, and they keep saying they're gonna do stuff, but they haven't done anything since Summon Night 6, so... Shrug. Alright, so here's our first filler character. This is Brett. He's a useless soldier guy. I forgot to do my new equipment strat for this. That's fine. It should be okay. I changed something when I was practicing last night where I give Brett a specific gem here instead of Carmine. But, it's fine. Brett doesn't do enough damage that it really matters he doesn't attack here. Yeah, Brett gets renamed to Hans. He's a decent character if he's raised up well, but in the speedrun, he's just way too slow, and he joins way too late for what his stats and stuff are. If we had done Lyle's side quest, Lyle would have joined us before, this battle, and we would have, had him instead. So, plot here, Arietta's trying to revive this monster that's chained to the wall because this monster's soul is trapped inside her body, and he's been the one controlling her body for like the past 200 years or something weird like that. So he's like, yeah, sure, I'll give you her body back, and he does. He gives us her body back. He kind of took her soul with him though when he revived himself. Arietta can join your party if you do a long series of side quests, including, I think, one extra mission, going to the Magic Academy, paying 5,000 money to have Arios, the research dude, research the sand stuff. He go back there, gives you an item, and then this mission changes, where you have to take Wayne upstairs and wait a long time for him to get Arietta's soul back. Okay, that takes way too long for a speedrun, so instead we just, not save Arietta and we have Sarah join us instead. Alright, we don't have strength and magic, so we're just gonna use Stone Shot here. Cycle level 5. He's gonna dash. She's gonna cast Blast. Nope, he's going to dash. Brett is going to just auto attack. Come up here. Oh, so I have System Shock written down. Doesn't really matter, because he's never going to attack. Okay, Sarah needs to equip a Magic Might over the HP recovery. I don't have one. Okay. We're gonna go for Magic Level instead then. That'll help him a little bit. I think I just had them attacking, right? Yeah, just auto attack. You could use System Shock, but, Carmine and Xenos' HP is very, they're gonna be losing a lot of HP because of their Epiphany gem, so we kind of don't want them to die up there because they're doing a decent amount of damage. Alright, Hans is gonna use dash and head down. Nope, no, he's not gonna do that yet. He's gonna use System Shock. Very important that he does that because he seals Jeeves' HP regeneration. Because Jeeves is a young type enemy, and he will restore like 20 HP at like every few ticks or something. And of course, he does not have strength and magic either. Alright. This battle just takes a long time, because Jeeves has a bucket load of HP. Need to wait until he's feared, so his resistance is down. Hans, why are you walking directly into Serap's face? He wants to pet the dog, that's why. I think it's Carmine that has the... Yeah, because he's really far back than usual, so we're gonna have him, and then she's going to cure Wayne. Wayne is not going to be doing too much damage because he has no strength in magic and stuff like that. So. Now we're going to attack up these guys so they do more damage. And now we're going to cycle up, repeat. He does have the Sonic Blade equipped. So Riviera is switching between cure and attacking here just to keep the frontliners' HP up. Oh, is Carmine stuck now? No, he's not. Okay, good. He was able to fit in there. So Brett's gonna get up in here too. Wait on that. Charlone needs one more tick here. Hans is gonna bait to get all these Youngs that are coming from the side to come around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last night when I was fighting this, Jeeves' sphere stacks never dropped down that far. I mean, he never got rid of fear, rather. It was always at 3 for some reason. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. So we're having Brett do some extra damage here because because Wayne's a little bit underpowered. Is this game any good? Yes, it is. It's very good. I think it's very good. Some people think it's a little middling. I think it's a very solid game. 2, 3. We're gonna restack fear. We're gonna have her defend. Yeah, because I might need to just cycle up again with her. So again, this is just a big old slog battle. Yeah, we don't get Arietta in this run. I've debated routing out getting Arietta. I just don't know if it would be worth it or not. She's still casting Blast. There we go, level 6. Come on, go up there. I don't like Heritage of War, but that's my opinion. Some people like it. I haven't beaten it, because I don't like the way it played. Alright, Riviera's out of MP now, so she's just gonna sit here and defend. Hans is still baited, right? No. I'll restack bait. There we go, now the Youngs are turning. Okay. I was wondering why they weren't turning. I am still cycled up. Come on, there we go. The controls get a little wonky in this mission. Yeah, Lancaster got that mobile game. I never played it though, because my phone doesn't have a lot of room left on it, so I didn't want to delete anything on my phone that I'm already playing. We're almost done. In fact, this might be it right here. Yep. Yay. That is always mission clear, no matter what. I need him to learn strength and magic. And, MP cost down. And we'll start on blast. Hans, equip limit up. Charlone learns refine. Xena doesn't learn anything. Riviera finishes Blizzard, and she does not. She quick Aria. Yeah, she does quick Aria. Carmine doesn't learn anything. Brett learns refine. Sarah already knows blast, and he needs to learn strength and magic. Yay! This is on PS2. This mission can fail if I don't know if you can get mission fail like if somebody dies in this mission, or sometimes it's also this one if you're doing the Arietta route, if you kill Jeeves or you just don't save Arietta in time, then you just lose, you get game over. And yeah, Langrisser 1 and 2 getting a remake. I wanted to pre-order the limited edition, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, because money, so... So after that, we ended up back in Bernstein, because the tower kind of floated over because of prevailing winds or whatever. So we ended up back in the capital, and I think this is where we get our knight rating? Yeah, we talk about Jeeves, and... Yep, I'm a Holy Dragon Knight. Okay, cool. Which is the second rating. Last night I did so badly I was sleeping Lion Knight, and I was like, oh. Or is Holy Dragon Knight the lowest one? I don't remember. Anyway, we need to go shopping now, after this conversation. So we're investigating why, stuff. Two level 6 quickness and a magic might. So he needs a 6/6 something on him. Do I have any? There's an 8/2/2. There's a 9/3. There's a 6/5. Eesh. Well, what's that? That's a pretty good stats, but... Alright, do I have a 6/6 laying around anywhere? I do, I have it on him. Okay, cool. Sorry, I need to steal your ring, Xenos. What does he have on? 2 level 5? Okay, so... This is fine. 6/4/3, he's good. Wayne needs to go zoom in this next battle, so that's why he needs 2 level 6 quicknesses on him. Level 3 magic might. Sarah needs magic range, level 6. Magic level, magic might. Okay, cool. So, we're starting this investigation of trying to find out, Wolfgang doing things and stuff, and I think we're trying to find where his, like, base is or something like that. That just opens up a new town that doesn't really have anything. That town's got some side quest stuff in it, but it's not really interesting. Alright, so since we're back in Calm Springs, that means this mission's gonna be a little bit harder than usual. Because, positioning. So I paused on that text box because, it's a hilarious text box. If I had voices on, that guy talks in a hilariously bad Scottish accent. I don't know why they did that because, you know, working designs. Alright, so everyone's defending at first because we need to position Wayne already. Okay, shoo. Bottom of stairs. Bottom of stairs, top of Logan's head. This usually works out right there. So the enemies are down here and we're all the way up here. So Wayne needs to get closer. And we're gonna shield Logan because if he dies, it's game over. So we're waiting for Wayne to get down the stairs and into position before we do anything else. Just because timings. That's normal. Please don't stun him, thank you. And these NPCs just waste time. Alright. So Wayne needs to equip a level 7 magic level and level 3 magic might. Hans is going to cast cycle up. I don't know why Riviera's not doing anything, so she's gonna cast blast. Wayne might be a little bit far back, but it should be fine. That's... okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. It didn't hit Wayne. So we don't want Wayne to die, obviously, because that's game over. We want to keep him cured. Need to wait. Strength and magic. Is it Thunderstorm? Yes, it is Thunderstorm. Level 4. Alright, so these guys are going to spawn at the top here. You can also game over, I think, if a certain number of NPCs die. So, we want to kill these guys. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Sarab doesn't kill any of them. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. That helps a lot. That's why I have Riviera casting Blast, though, just in case. There should be one dude left up here. Yep. Alright, cool. Sarab technically should be killing those guys up there, but he didn't for some reason. Bad dog. No pets for you. And now we just need to wait until, we're fine, actually. Wait until Wayne is done charging that magic. Come on. 3 should be one more level. Yep, Okay, is everybody in range? Nope. Need to wait until this last guy comes up in range. There we go. And this should kill them all. Nope. Okay, there's one guy left. That's why we have Riviera casting Blast. Boom. Xenos needs to learn bait. Alright, got a big old menu coming up after this next, after these cutscenes here. And also a big old shopping trip. Big, fat shopping trip. Like 57,000 money's worth of shopping. Yeah, I heard Europe didn't do too hot with the Xenosaga games. Whoops. Alright, so we're gonna go meet Ariost here. We're meeting him for the first time in this run. We can meet him earlier, obviously, if we recruit Arietta. And then I think this scene is slightly changed if, obviously you're not meeting him for the first time here. And obviously if we recruit Arietta, then Serap's not here, because Serap doesn't join the party. He switches out with Arietta. So we're asking Ariost if he can make like a magic tracking device, and he's like, sure, I need you to get this antenna from the ruins for me, though. How much more? I have 53,000. Okay. 54. That can sell, that can sell. That can sell. I need 2,000 more money. Eesh. Almost there. Exactly 57,000, which I actually need more than that because of having to equip stuff afterwards, having to equip gems and whatnot. So anyway, gem shop. 6 level 6 magic mites. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2 level 7 magic levels. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. He's level 6 magic range, level 6 magic might, level 3 magic might is level 6. Magic might, level 3 magic might is fine. He needs 2 quicknesses, level 3 quickness and level 4 quickness. Okay. She needs a level 5. She doesn't have it on yet. He needs a new ring. He needs a new ring. Okay. We need to do some ring equipment here first before we finish shoving things around. Xenos needs a 7.5 if possible. 7.5. That works. Carme needs a 7.5 if possible, which I don't think it is, actually. I don't have the rings for that. Nope. Well, he needs a 6.63, which is fine, because I can do that and then switch that over. Okay. Or 6.33. That's a strength up. What's the other one down here? Defense up. That's fine. Alright, 6.33. I think I'm out of money now. Yep, I am out of money. What did he need? He needed a 7.5, right? There we go. This one. Okay. That's good. We're gonna level 7, Epiphany level 5. Epiphany, she needs level 5, that, and then be conservation. She needs a new ring. He needs level 7, level 5, that's fine. He needs 2 level 5s. He needs a new ring, actually. He needs a level 3 magic might. Okay, he needs a 5-5, and Charlone needed a... No, Riviera needed a 6-4-3. Riviera's more important, so... This menu's being really bad right now because of how many times I need to go back into the menu and sell stuff. 6-4-3 by any chance? 6-3-3, 6-5-2, 6-4-3. We're going for the 6-4-3. Actually, that's perfect, never mind. And who else needed something? Sarab? No, he's fine. He's fine, he's fine. She's fine. 7-5, 6-4-3, 7-5. Oh, he needed a 5-5. That's what it was. Is there anything with more attack up than that? This one. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. 7-5, 5-5, 6-3-3, 6 range, quickness, if we remember the observation, thanks, dude. I don't even have money to eat. Told you that was a big honkin' menu. So now we can finally go to the ruins. So, there's a bunch of monsters living here now. These ruins were like some research facility or something, and I think there was a location in the first game, maybe, where Carmine fought somebody? I don't remember. Anyway, there's poison underneath the floor, and the floor's rotting away. So, if we can't hit the... If somebody falls to the floor, it's game over. Right there. So we're having Hans run all the way up to the antenna to get it for us. And by the time he gets there, all the enemies in the way should be dead. So Wayne's gonna kill these 2 wisps over here because they're gonna cast stuff on us and make things annoying. $944? That's almost useful. Attack up on herself? Yes. Does she know System Shock? No, she does not. Cool, okay. I think that gargoyle has 110 HP. Riviera is gonna get rid of this guy there. The one in the middle doesn't really matter. Just gonna get like a cast of fear off, and that's fine. Prentice needs to move out of the way. And now we can cast Thunder on these guys up the middle here. And 2 shots should kill both. If not, Syrup's casting level 1 and that'll knock him down. Alright, got both of them, we're good. We want to take the second option. We don't need to learn anything else for the rest of the run, I believe, so we just mash through the level up screens. And that was Rotten Luck, not too bad. Heading back to the academy and into the lab. Mission complete on that is to kill every enemy before taking the antenna. I can't remember, I think some of the people who worked on Langrisser made this. I think they're both by CareerSoft. And they share an artist as well. I own Langrisser 2. Actually, I own Langrissers 2 through 5, actually, and I haven't played any of them. Alright, so what am I doing? I am equipping stuff. Magic Range, Magic Might. Hans needs his New Horizons back. Brett technically needs a level 7 Epiphany, level 5 Epiphany. He needs Magic Range, Magic Might. Yeah, he needs Magic Levels, so I need to, again, go to the Ring Artisan and see if I have a 6-4-3 laying around from the last battle. I do! Or a 9-4-4, which raises Int. I'm gonna put that on Syrup. And he needs a 7-5, if possible. Ooh, 7-5-5, thank you. Because he needs a magic level as well as the magic might, and he needs the level 7 Epiphany for that, and everything else I think is fine. Need food. Actually, I'm gonna do one thing on Syrup here. Nope, I want to do this and then put MP range up just in case. I've had issues with him not being able to reach on the next mission, so giving him that skill actually helps a little bit. So we go to these ruins, and we use this radar that we got. We're supposed to go around to other places and use it as well, and once you find this place, you're like, oh, it's this place here, so. Yeah, I have, reproduction card of 2, but, I never played 1, which is the only other one out in English until soon. And that was, like, heavily localized. But I bought them because they were, like, $5 each or something. Thunder level 8. Hans, Cycle up level 4. Charlone defends for some reason here. I think I use her later. He's going to System Shock. She's going to Blast. Carmi needs to dash. Brett needs to System Shock. And Sarab also uses Strength and Magic and Thunder. I'll do level 7, just because of ticks. Level 8 would take too long. Yeah, sure, just keep hitting Brett, that's fine. So again, this is just, we have to kill all the enemies here. Some of these neural armors have backpacks on, and they're carrying the souls of the people who are controlling some of the other ones. So if we kill the guys with the backpacks on, that means we, what do you call it? Destroy the ones that don't have the backpacks on because their souls are gone and they can't control the machine anymore. So, those guys got their job done. 1, 2, 3. Wayne Xenos? Xenos is already done, though. Okay, fine. That's cool. That's fine, because Brett finished his work already. Riviera's gonna cast on this archer. Come on, thank you. Okay, she's pretty much done for now. Ooh, 992. Eh. I'm gonna have her cast Blast again. Okay, so Sarah needs to cast through these two dudes here. And it's not gonna kill them. He needs to cast Thunder level 2 to finish them off. Wayne needs to cast through all 3 of these guys here. Which will kill... should kill both of those? Nope. Okay. He needs to... I'm gonna do Quicken R... oh, he doesn't have enough MP. Quicken Aria, just blast. Blast that guy. That's fine. Sarah gets these 2 guys, and that'll kill them. Good. Yep, okay, good. My 3rd slot rings aren't doing very well. And Riviera can finish this guy off. Little slow, but that's fine. A wonderful laser dog. He's a Cereb is a laser dog, or fox, or whatever. So we let the one escape at the cutscene at the beginning so we can track him. First we're gonna go hang out in Starkburg, and we're gonna change our equipment and use the inn. Because Wayne needs to run really fast again, so he needs quickness gems on him. 2 level 6 quickness, and a level 3 magic might, that should be fine. Hans needs recovery seal for later. Sarah needs magic might. And magic might? Okay, there's all magic mights then. Cool. Alright, these 2 missions are right in a row. There's no saving or really pause in between them. I have in my notes that I don't like these missions, these next 2, because they cause me a lot of trouble in casual play. But they're not bad in the speedrun, unless your timing is a little bit off, and then it can get a little annoying, but... So, we're trying to infiltrate the mercenaries' stronghold area place to disrupt them. So Wayne gets the brilliant idea that he's gonna sneak alone and, do stuff. And we're gonna rendezvous in the forest beyond. So this is diversion. We need to make a diversion so Wayne can get through. That's why Wayne has the quickness gems on, so he can, haul butt. And we're kind of on a timer here. They're sending up a smoke signal for reinforcements. We don't want them to get reinforcements. We also don't want to kill everyone. So, very specifically, Xenos needs to move to the right. Riviera's gonna cast Blast. Carmine cycles up, and Brett's gonna move, and Sarah's gonna strengthen magic. Blast? Yes. So, hitting them with Hans lures them out. Yeah, you can do the bad end. Wow, Charlone got hit really hard there. No, I don't want to cycle up him. I'll cycle up Sarah. But you can do the bad ending with Arietta alive. It's not. You can do it with Lyle and Arietta, both hidden characters. Bad ending is a very like last minute choice type of thing. Wow, Brett is like not wanting to move into position here. Come on, Brett, fit in there. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for these guys to come out farther. Please don't kill her. Alright, that should be fine. Sarab. Level 3 on the 2 archers in the back. Oh, he killed both. Or killed one, okay. That's fine. Era. Cast. So once we destroy all the guys in the back, they're gonna start running away. These guys in the front here. And this is when Wayne needs to dash and get over the fence into the exit point before these dudes can see him. Because if you don't time this right, then he's gonna get spotted, and Wayne getting spotted is an immediate game over. So he's gonna run. And he can mute really fast, because he's got 2 level 6 quickness gems and dash, so. Alright. So he's escaped, now everyone else has to escape too. And that's why I lined everybody up at the edge, so that, I just need to move whoever doesn't fit over. And Riviera's like always last, so. Mission complete! We're getting almost done the game. We got 3 missions left. And this next one goes by very quickly. So moving on, Wayne's gonna be infiltrating one of their strongholds here, and needs to burn down 2 or more rooms. So nobody knows he's here yet, so they're just gonna be hanging out until we attack somebody. And we just need to get rid of this one guy. To get mission complete, you have to burn all 6 rooms in the base, and then escape. That's pretty difficult to do, because you start getting swarmed by enemies and everything, and I always had trouble trying to beat this mission, and we're gonna go right there. Casually, it's a pain in the butt. When I first started speedrunning this game, I thought I had to exit to the north, and turns out you don't have to exit, you can just exit to the south. Alright, we got 2 rooms, so we're gonna run, and we're gonna leave. Nope, didn't want to go there. I want to go to Southern Checkpoint. I forgot that you got map control here. I know he runs super fast. It's hilarious if you have like 3 level 6 quickness on him, because then he runs even faster. But you don't need 3 level 6 quicknesses on him. You can do some very broken builds in this game. This game has a cheat code that you can put in on the world map to give yourself a bunch of rings and a lot of gems and stuff. Okay, he needs to be magic buffed again. And magic might and magic might. Sarah needs 2 level 6 magic. Oh, he can't wear 2 level 6 magic might. He needs level magic level actually. He is fine now. So we can rest at a, you know, quote unquote inn here. And then this next fight is the next, like, big boss in the game. This game has, the bad ending has 2, like, big bosses, and the good ending has 3. And then we're gonna go fight the next one now. Yeah, Hans with Transport Wings. Transport Wings is a level 9 gem that gives you infinite range, including through walls. So Hans can just, like, sit there and snipe everything. That combined with raising Hans' strength up, so he gets more attack points. Because the higher your strength, the more attack you gain per level up. And you can use a thing called level 7 Miracle Trainee to lower your level by 10 but keep your stats so that you level up faster. And then combine that with level 6, I think it's Warrior's Skill? There's a level 6 gem that gives you extra strength when you level up. So you can combine that and you can max your stats out very easily. If you watch the New Game Plus Wolfgang Path run, you'll see the strat used in that speedrun. It's a Japanese version speedrun. But that's the strat that runner uses, is to use some miracle trainees and boost people's stats up really high. Yeah, Wolfgang just wanted a democracy, and now we're fighting him. That was his whole thing for invading, and that's what his path is. You join him, and you try to make a better world by making, like, a new country that's a democracy underneath it. Alright, so we're gonna defeat him now. Strength and magic, we're gonna blast him. And Hans can defend, and Charlone needs to cast Fear, and Xenos just defends, and Riviera also casts Blast, and Carmine's gonna cast Cycle up, and Rex is gonna defend, and Sarah is gonna strengthen magic and blast. Wayne, Sarah, and Riviera. So, as usual, cycle everybody up. Fear only stacks 3 times, but I had her cast 5 because I just pressed max. So Fear on the main body, have her just recast it just in case it runs out, and now we're gonna start blasting the main body. To win, you only need to destroy the main body of the giant robot. To get mission complete, you have to destroy all the enemies and the arms of the magic robot as well. So, back when I first routed this speedrun and I was kind of dumb, and I did Wayne with a physical build. Oh, he's gonna get an attack off lame. I did Wayne with a physical build. Ooh, Sarah got paralyzed. I'd have him run up there and try to smack it, and this mission would literally take an hour to do. So everyone's like, he fires like a magic beam to like poison everybody and stuff, but I think my cycle up is done, but Riviera's gonna get the kill here, I think. If you roll really high, you can one round this fight. But I didn't, so that looked like a good ring drop. Doesn't matter now. Because we're on to the last mission. After these cutscenes here. Do a bunch of cutscenes, walk back to the capital, do a bunch more cutscenes, and then we're on to the final mission. Oh, of course, I got a random battle. Yep, this is a PS2 game. Very early PS2, apparently. Move out of the way, just because Wayne's, like, walking past them. There we go, ran away. Alright, so cutscenes here. This is, in a normal run, where you would, you talk to the king, and he tells you can take a day off. And this is normally where you would pick your character ending. So Charlone's gonna reject us because 1, her relationship is really low, 2, we're not an Imperial Knight, and 3, we didn't do, like, any of her events. So she rejects us. You can only, on a fresh save, you can only pick girl endings to do. So we only have Charlotte and Riviera to pick from because we didn't recruit Arietta. If we recruited Arietta, then she, like, just defaults to having high enough relationship to get her ending. The hard part is getting her. Riviera, we also didn't do any of her things, so we wouldn't get her to take a date either. Any case, we're gonna do some equipment changes here. We're gonna take everybody's armor off, and we're gonna put some dispel magic on the mages so they can't cast magic. Also, they won't get magic cast on them. I'm gonna take that off of him too, and I think we're pretty much good. Yep. All right. Do I need to go to the inn? No. Okay. No, we don't. Nobody needs armor for this last battle. We don't need. Who cares about? Oh, come on! I don't want a random battle. We don't need armor. I hate this setup here, where, like, you're really far away from the edge of the map. And these enemies are gonna waste time by casting magic on me. Okay. Yeah, Sarab's ending, you don't really go out with him, because it's weird to get. You have to have had Arietta's ending and be on a save file with it saved to. Oh, stop giving me this layout, please. This is just chewing up time. Alright, I know, you're attacking, thank you. Cool. Yay, okay. Yeah, there's a cat girl. I just don't do that side quest because she's just a side character. So, here we go. Final mission incoming. So it turns out that this whole time, Max stole that mask. If we had gone to the ruins west of Starkburg, we would have seen that mask that we saw at the beginning of the game not be there anymore. And it turns out that Max stole it to try to make a new world because he was very inspired by Wolfgang, I think, and stuff, and also he doesn't want to have war happen anymore, and we agree with him because war is bad. So he wants to use the mask to make a new world without war or strife or anything. Welcome to the bad ending. We get to kill all our friends. This mission is very laggy because there's so many sprites on screen. But Hans is our buddy, so he's going to help us because he trusts us. When you're playing this game casually, you have to be very careful not to pick the option to, join Max, because it's the top option. Ooh, Charlone got knocked out in one hit, nice. So once Max goes into the tower, everyone's gonna start running away. And time is gonna come up shortly here. Once I get mission complete or mission finished on this battle. Actually, no, not when I do that. It's at the ending black screen after that. So okay, Sarab is done, and that just leaves Carmine. And this should do it. Yep, that's it. Alright. Almost done. We finish at the, when the final scene is done here. And time. So, we killed all our friends, and turns out Max used the mask to enslave the entire world. So not only was there no more war, but there was no more creativity and no more, like, enjoyment of life at all. The end! Nope. There is another battle if you let someone escape. There's 2 more battles, in fact. That's the Maximilian path. If you let somebody escape, there's some more cutscenes. Wayne finds out this is not a good thing, and he goes and recruits all of his friends again, and then they fight Max. So that's a little bit longer of a game. Yeah, and that was a PB by 34 seconds! It would have been much more if I hadn't died during Death Trap. Unfortunately. That one major death at the very end of that mission was, would have gotten me a much better PB, but, yeah, just a smidgen of a PB. 34 seconds in a nearly 3-hour run. The world record is like 2:26 or something like that. That run got a lot of good ring drops and didn't die in any missions or anything, so. The sense of justice is to make the world into mindless, peaceful people. Yay. Yeah, I had a really high estimate. I think the estimate was like 320 for this because I was pretty rusty with this game. I was expecting to go over 3 hours just because I haven't played it. Played the speedrun route like in a single sitting for a long time. But it turned out pretty good, even with that one death and the one mess up with strength and magic. So thank you all for watching. I'm glad you've been watching this marathon in general. It's been a lot of fun. Special thanks to Mountain Dew and his friend Code Red. They always shout out Mountain Dew at the end. So yeah, thank you for watching, and enjoy the next game. And enjoy Chaos Wars Part 2 again later, because Chaos Wars has Growlanser characters in it, and that's why I bought that game, so. And thanks for having me.